Hey, I am live, y'all. You're gonna hear everything, of course, because everyone's home, and I've been kind of not wanting to do this because it seems like it's a million live videos. Oh my dog. A million live videos right now, but I just don't feel right not checking in on you guys and how you're doing. Um, in the beginning, I tried my best to just kind of put up some content because I was feeling a kind like a way, and when I'm feeling a way, then I automatically kind of can understand how everyone else around me, especially here, especially when I found myself crafting more and working more and wanting to distract myself. Now, when I do this, I don't know how I can see comments, so let me try. I do this all the time. Um, can I see them? Y'all, I'm so off when you know what? If y'all see anything crazy, have your girls back. And then, because if I turn it, I think I could see it. I'm gonna maybe try it on my iPad. So with that said, that's why I've been kind of doing a little bit more, updating more, just checking on you guys. I think one of the things that we can do during these times, of course, if you're a crafter, I think part of this is going to be a little bit of heaven on earth. Like you have a reason to sit, sit and craft. Um, but the other part is that, it can be highly stressful. And so I'm going to try to see if I can see comments. It's just when you do that, it'll make it so you can hear it. Because I think I usually do this on my iPad. It's been so long since I did a live, so forgive me. Let me check for a second. Boom, 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 boom. Um, I don't know. If you're watching right now, put a comment in here and let me just see if it pops up. Because I thought they just popped up on the screen. But I don't see it. I still don't. All right, I'll keep going. Oh, thank you. Okay, I didn't know. Thank you, Lisa. I appreciate it. So I can just talk and not have to search for comments. So during this time, let me back up. Um, I'm gonna call her Rona. Hey, hi Margaret. Hey Miss B. I'm gonna say Miss B. Thank you. I'm gonna call her Rona. When all of this started going on, um, I am a person, let me say that. I'm a person that I internalize a lot of my feelings. And I think part of that is upbringing, part of that is just how I process. And it wasn't until I have an Apple Watch and it'll tell me to breathe that I realized that I was sitting and I was holding my breath and my chest was so tight. And so that's when I just really just I prayed and I prayed and I realized that I needed to do something to kind of make sure that I did not allow the circumstances to dictate how I handled the situation. So that was a perfect time. You guys can't see, but I'm starting to sew up my blocks for the scrap the something out of March. I can't remember right now that I started to just do that because it was even hard for me to write because that just requires a high level of focus and it was hard for me to do that. So I've been crafting and it made me think about you guys more. One of the things that made me think about you all is just to make sure that you're safe and that you do what you can. And there's going to be so much that we cannot control. And you know what? The fact that we cannot control it is exactly where we're supposed to be. So let it be where it is. Do the things that you can. Whatever's over there, let it be there, and just try your best, right? To handle what you can. Be smart, about how you handle things. I know, like today, I had to go out and do errands, and you just do the things that you can to be smart about how you handle things. And then take this as an opportunity to do some things that you've been meaning to do. Girl, y'all know I have I have 4 block of months from last year, three at least, 3 block of months from last year that I have not, I've touched one block in each one for 12 months for each. I have plenty to do. I have plenty to be distracted by. Right now, I'm going to start cutting these dog ears because I said I was going to do that while I talk. And I have books that I need to write that I'm going to start back writing on Monday for sure. So do what you can. The other thing, so when I thought about you guys, I just want you to be safe. I want you to be healthy. If you know there's things that you have that make you a person that has a certain immune system, then take care of you. That's what I've been telling everybody. Take care of you. Am I the only one who loved Pretty Woman? Pretty Woman is one of my favorite movies, and I used to love when she said, take care of you. So take care of you. Do what you need to do. Now to the crafting. I'm working on this. But it made me, the second part that it made me think about, and I really want to know your kind of what you guys, if you guys would like to see it, is for years, I've been telling you guys I was going to do a video about how I mix my crafting with my prayer time. I know that everyone that watches my videos are not believers, but I think you can apply the same thing to meditation, to quieting your mind, to quieting your spirit, to kind of letting go of anxiety. And let me know if that's something you guys would like to see, because I find I am doing it every single day, to make sure that I'm not letting the news and everything in the chatter, let's call it the chatter, letting the chatter get to me. So let me know if you guys would like to see that, because a few years back, thank you, Lisa, a few years back, I kind of stopped on some of those videos when I was doing my prayer shawls and everything, not because I'm not doing them, but because people's opinions, and I'm like, I ain't got time for it. Y'all know I'm grown all day long. So when I make certain videos like that, it's not because that's not something I need. It's something that I'm sharing because I think it could help someone else. But just all the extra noise around it just made me feel not fully comfortable, I guess, doing it. So I just kept doing it. But crafting and my quiet time and being able to manage my headspace go hand in hand, hand in hand. And you can tell because y'all know that's when I rev up. Y'all start seeing me every week, more, multiple times a week. I could probably post a video every day right now, but being that everybody's posting so many videos, I'm just like, so tell me if you guys want to see more. I have been posting more on Instagram, but with that said, let me know. And then I have a little experimental video coming up to see how you guys respond to that. What else? My family as well. I hope yours is too. And yeah, you do. Thank you, Lisa. First of all, okay, this is not supposed to be a one-on-one conversation, but we're going to do it because I know how I do. Lisa has been posting some amazing videos, and if you see her comments in the comment section, click on it. She recently posted about the to make 8 half square triangles, which I already do it, but I just thought it was great because that's one way that you could easily use up some of your squares. One of the things that I did when I got that big, huge bag of fabric from a friend was I went through the fabric, and the way that I organized it is I cut it down. I made fat quarters. I made 10-inch blocks. I made 5-inch blocks. I made some 2.5-inch squares, and that made it so that I went from a bag to containers, and it made it manageable. If I was making a project where I had extra, which I do, I could easily take that method, whether it was a 10-inch square block or a 5-inch square block, and make it into half square triangles and do something like what I'm doing now. Now, I don't need any more half square triangles. Y'all, I got a million of them. And let me show you how many. Look, I'm cutting all the dog ears. These are all my little extra pieces from the other one. And I'm cutting them. I have, this is like a medium sized one, and I even have some that are as tiny as this. So check out her videos. Girl, I have a trillion. But another thing I'm going to tell you that first part of her videos that I love, because hopefully she makes some more, is transferring things onto fabric. She does a lot of things that I would consider experimental, which is great because you can let someone else do the experimenting, and then you can learn about printing on blocks, painting on blocks, drawing on blocks. And it's a wonderful way to customize and make your blocks personal. I don't do those as much, but I do them when I do custom requests. So I have a lot of her videos saved, so when I need it, I go back to them. So with that said, check her out. So what else am I doing? Writing, of course. Refueling. Recently, I've been back on exercising regularly. One of the reasons why I stopped making videos a little bit was during the time of the holidays. I started having issues kind of with my shoulder and my neck area. And I was going through physical therapy for that. And now it's better, but it really requires that I work out, that I'm standing up while I craft and while I write, that I don't just sit for hours and hours, which I'm prone to do. And so that's kind of gotten me back into working out. Y'all, I'm trying to get my running game back on, and it's slow, but it is steady. So that's what I'm doing. What else? What else? So with that said, here is where I am with my scrap the something, Lord, scrap the something out of March. Look at my video. You'll see the title. I have all of the half square triangles separated by color. And what I've decided to do is, I did the last video asking you guys. Y'all didn't vote. It was like 50-50. 2 people commented, and then people voted. It was almost like half and half. So what I decided I'm going to do is I want to make the back, or this pieced top, look like a garden. Okay. So I'm going to, you guys are going to get the full dibs on what I'm going to do. I have not done it yet. So if you guys want to do something like it, you know, hop over to Lisa's video, see the half square triangles, and then come back. So what I'm going to do is take my half square triangles. I'm pointing because they're behind me. These are the ones I'm on now. These are my medium sized ones. I have some over there already done. I want to make those the center of my flowers. And then what I'm going to do, I found this amazing video. Oh, I didn't save it. She took blocks and made them look like the pineapple blocks. And what I'm going to do is get all of my half square triangles. Those will be the center of my flowers. And then I'm going to do the outside like a pineapple block to get them all to a incremental size, which I have a chart which will dictate my increments. And then around it, which is going to be like my grass, I'm going to use the scrappy method shared by, So Easy. Y'all, I'm having senior moments as if So Easy Quilting, I believe. She's silver hair, glasses. You know who I'm talking about. I've linked to her videos before where she does the standardized piecing for the scrappy quilt top. So that's how I'm going to do this. So right now, I'm nowhere near the scrappiness. My next video, I will be sharing with you guys how I'm going to cut up the rest of my pieces. But for now, I keep pointing, I'm doing my flowers. Sorry, I'm like. So the way that I'm going to do the pineapples for each of these is I'm going to use the background fabric that I already purchased. So the surrounding portion of my flowers will be the same. And then all around there will be the rest of the scrappy pieces. Y'all, I'm almost certain that this is not going to be a pieced back because it's going to be too pretty. It's going to be too pretty to put on the back. It's going to be too pretty to hide. So That's what I'm working on. What else? Um, my African stars are all pieced together. That top is done. And then the other big quilt top that I'm working on, y'all, I still got 400 or 500 pieces to sew together. Oh. So it's keeping me busy. The other thing that I am working on, which is not sewing related, but it's life related because I have not done a vlog, is I think I shared with you guys, maybe I didn't, at the end of last year, that I am studying to become a certified editor. And so that's requiring me to do a lot of reading. And so that's another thing that's been kind of taking up a big chunk. Y'all, you're not supposed to touch our face. This is, see, when I get on video, I start touching. I've been thinking it's probably time for me to start wearing makeup. If I learn how to not touch my face, I can wear makeup and not touch my face. And I can get into the habit of it now. Okay? Girl, I'm busy because that keeps me out of trouble. So, with that said, that's what I got going on. I'm juggling the projects. I just keep them neat. I pretty much just paused everything to do the scrappy project because I could. And I was getting kind of, you get tired of it. So literally it's like I have 3 parallel projects going on right now. And I'm really ready to start quilting the tops. That's going to be my next big one before I get to the block a month. So once I get these tops, it's going to be time for me to start quilting. And I'm kind of excited about that and nervous about it. So let's transition into that before we sign out. So free motion quilting. 2 years ago, may have been 3. 2 years ago, I expressed my interest in wanting to get better at free motion quilting. I have done plenty of tops on my domestic machine, so I'm not nervous or scared of that. What I would like to do is get better at picking a design and actually executing that design that I picked instead of just going free for all, willy-nilly, you know how I do, winging it. And so what I've done is I have my tops. So a lot of them, once I finish these 3, I've decided I'm going to go ahead and start the process of the first top, anchoring it with my stitching. And I'm going to take you guys on that process with me. I kind of feel like I'm still nervous about doing my really pretty quilts, like my Freedom Bound. It is. Now, let me tell you, this is Lisa was saying that this is a good machine for free motion quilting. It is. But I have another Juki that I bought just for free motion quilting. I got the ruler foot. I got rulers. And when I set it up, it actually is perfect. It doesn't fit in this table yet. Let me see if I can. You guys have seen my table before. It doesn't fit in this table because I don't have the insert, but it's okay. But I have a Juki just for free motion quilting. That's nothing but a straight stitch. And that's the one that I want to use. I have one quilt top I haven't done anything with, that I made it just to practice free motion quilting. And that's, now that I think about it, it's going to be the first one that I probably do. It's nothing but squares and a lot of space to practice. And I think I may end up doing that one first. So back to the investment. I invested in a couple of quilt, like motif books. I have 2 of them, maybe 3. And then I bought, like Forever purchased 2 classes on Craftsy. One with Angela Waters. I remembered her name. And the other one with Christine something. She's the woman on there. She's a nurse and she has like really funky hair. I like her. And both of those have different techniques, like dot to dot, partitioning off your surface. And then I also recently, because right now, if you're watching this in the month of March, Craftsy has, I think, 50% off of quilting classes. I purchased the one with how to plan your quilting, something like that. And I think it was maybe $10. So I'm going to put those things together to kind of transition into quilting my tops because I want to get better at actual designs. I've done some. When I did that wedding ringer, I did, like, I had sections off and I did really good with it. But I just feel like if I did more practice, I'll get even better at it. Thank you. She's like, you can do it. Like, you can do it. So with that said, there's plenty of crafting to do to keep my hands and my brain busy. What I am hoping and praying for you all is that you do the same. At any time on any of my videos, comment, question, prayer requests, all of that, I'm here for it 1000%. Just ask. I've been trying my best to be very much present in responding to my comments for that very reason. If you go over to Instagram, I am updating it more in between videos, plans, step out processes that I'm doing, all of that. I'm putting it on there. And that information is in the description because it's not Essence of Me. I couldn't get that. So it's like Crafter's Vlog, or it's in the description because I don't know it. I just post to it. I've also been posting more on my Facebook page, and I'm planning to do more lives over there as well because I know that sometimes here on YouTube it just gets so congested. So yeah, that's what we have. So with all of that said, take care of you. Let me know in the comment section if there's anything or questions you have, or requests that you have for videos during this time. If you would like to see more, let me know. I have done a few on my hair for people that follow because of my hair. And I have some of the experimental ones coming up. It maybe this week, maybe next week. I have to do a little bit more editing, but you will be getting an update soon for this top. Y'all, I was thinking this scrappy would go fast. It's not going fast, but it's whatever. I got no time, right? Lord's will. So I'm putting together my flowers now, but once I get the flowers done, I'm gonna come back and show you how I'm gonna turn those into the pineapple, and then my background with the scrappy background. I'm hoping it just does not look like, in my mind, I'm thinking like, do you know how when people, they do like that, the junk art, I hate calling it junk art, but you know, like the junk art. Quilt, quilting is very deceptive like that. You think it's gonna go fast, but it doesn't. Especially the more detail. You can look at something and look simple, and it's just not simple. But yeah. But with this new one, I feel like it's gonna be like junk art, where it feels like it's beautiful, but it's different. But it's like it's going. Hopefully, it's just not too much going on. So that's it. Take care of yourselves. Take advantage take advantage of the fact that so many crafters are showing up right now, and it makes me so excited when I go to my feed and I see so many crafters doing more videos again, or doing videos more frequently, because it keeps me creative. Even if I'm not doing anything, I can listen to them, and it just is a stress reliever. So take advantage of that. And also use this time maybe to experiment and do something different. When you do something different, it causes you to focus a little bit more, right? Which means it's blocking out other things. You know, we don't want to do it to the point of not being healthy or just totally avoiding life, right? We just give yourself some chunk of time, jump back in there, girl. And I think that's something good about doing something new and different. So with that said, I need to get back to work. I was supposed to be working. I always say that. And yeah, I got all of these to kind of cut off the dog ears. And I want to, I need to get to that, get some writing done today still. And I hope that you guys are well. So I'm off. Don't forget to thumbs up the video. If you have not done so already, subscribe to my channel. Let me know in the comment sections, how you doing, girl? And if you see someone in the comments in need, show her some love. Be a sister to your sister. You know how we do. Love on each other. Take care of yourselves. Follow the protocols in your area, but don't allow the chatter to bring you down. We're going to be okay. You know, nothing catches the good Lord by surprise. He already has a plan for us. So I'm out. I will see you guys hopefully sooner than later. Take care. Thank you so much for joining me, and goodbye. Y'all know I like to hang around. I didn't even call for questions. I don't think so. I think everybody's kind of just chillaxing. So I'm out. Take care. Thank you guys. And bye.